Hey, tomorrow is my birthday. Today is April 3rd. I'll probably just post this video tonight, like bump it up on the schedule. I got lots of other videos lined up, but you know, birthdays only come once a year, so gotta fucking milk the shit out of them. Something I want to talk about today is kind of like a little pre-birthday depression, pre-birthday phenomenon that I feel. Birthdays are very bittersweet to me, man. Very, very bittersweet. And I'll get into more about it in tomorrow's video. But today's video, let's talk about the day before the birthday. So, since I was 13 years old, every single April 3rd, the day before my birthday, I made it this weird tradition to hit a lifting PR. It started with my first ever 405 deadlift, and that was the day before I turned 15, I think. The day before I turned 16, I hit 455. The day before I turned 17, I hit 502, and then it just whatever. And it's like, oh, on the surface level, it's like, oh, this guy just wants to see how strong he is at, it's a flex to say I hit 405 at 14. It's not as cool to say I hit 405 at 15. It's still pretty cool. But, so I'm gonna be honest, the deeper meaning is I guess I couldn't say this shit into words properly as a little kid, but now learning all about this therapy stuff and everything, I think I had a really poor sense of self-worth, a really huge I'm not good enough complex, and a lot of deep hatred and sadness for myself. And I think I always had this, but in high school I don't want to say I was a popular kid, but I was, everyone in the school knew me. I was friendly to everybody. I feel like I always had to be this golden boy, whatever that means. So I don't know, I just been really thinking about that today, how every single year on my birthday or the day before, I feel like I have to do something grand because I not only don't want people to think that I failed for the whole year, because let's be honest, a lot of us, especially guys, man, birthdays are scary sometimes, We see it as a benchmark for, did I become better this year? Did I become the man I wanted to be? Or did I slack off and whatever that means? Or did I fail a lot? And the day before my birthday, I always look back at the whole year and I go fuck. Jesus Christ, this happened and I failed this and I fucked up this. I didn't hit this goal and that goal. And my whole life was always attached to these goals. I have to hit this number. I have to do this. I have to accomplish this, or I'm not worth it, right? I'm not even sad talking about it. I don't know why it comes off as so sad. It's just, I think I'm not really sad that I used to be like this. I almost feel like I'm faking this for the camera right now. Am I just trying to act sad to make a cool video? No, I think I'm over that. I think when I think about that, I think about, fuck, man, am I faking this shit? I don't know, man. I think I think about all of you guys who send me messages, telling me some shit about how much you struggle with your self-worth too, or you used to, and maybe these videos help or they don't, and you just want to express it. It doesn't matter. But I think about a lot of the kids out there who are in the places I was, man. Feeling sad, feeling not worth it in life, even though you logically know you're worth it as a human being, but you don't feel it, and I don't know, maybe I'm a spiritual person, maybe I'm just being cringe and gay. But I'm thinking about all that energy. If there's so many kids out there who just so many men out there who who don't love themselves, So I want to give you a different perspective. Maybe if you're feeling like that, hopefully I know you can change it. I believe you can change it. And I want to say, like, this is my first day before my birthday where I feel like I don't have to prove anything like that. Today felt like another day to me. There was no anxiety. There was no thinking back to all the times I failed. And I'll be honest, I failed so much this year. I went through, painful heartbreak with this girl that I thought I was gonna marry. I also hit some milestones. I hit my first 6-figure month to 3 months later hitting like one of the lowest we've hit. I've hit mental lows. I got over addictions. There's lots of highs and lows, and I used to just fixate on the lows, man. And it really made me, like, the lesson I learned this year, and I think the biggest reason why I'm not having to chase some huge PR or huge milestone before my birthday is because I don't fully feel like a failure anymore, man. I'm proud of the daily work. I'm chasing this bodybuilding show to get there, and I'm putting in the work every day. I'm so proud of myself for that, man. It's something so simple. Like, if you scope out, who the fuck cares that you're gonna get oiled up, get diced up, and flex on a stage? But emotionally, and like, there's so much passion behind it. I love it, and that's just the top of the iceberg. If you go deeper, it's like I'm so happy that I found this purpose to just learn what it means to be a man, learn what it means to be a good human being, you know, learn what it means to improve on myself, to be the Giga Chad. It's so nice having that purpose to wake up every day and just be better, whatever that means to you. And you can say it, but I feel it. This is the first year I feel it. And it makes all those hardships, all those low moments, all the moments where I fucking cry myself to sleep, and I feel pity, and I feel sad, and I feel this gut-wrenching pain, like of every childhood trauma ripping outside of my body and fucking consuming my life, and I feel like shit is miserable and there's no way out. I'm still so grateful for it now. So, take it how you will. I'm gonna save some juice for tomorrow's video, because, I'm planning tomorrow. We're doing a nice birthday dinner at like one of the nice restaurants. I'm only allowed to eat. I'm gonna bring my fucking food scale to weigh the steak. Gotta do what you gotta do, brother. Just inviting some of my closest best friends, my coaches. Those guys really saved my life. And yeah, you know, I guess the Giga Chad lesson of today's video, the therapy lesson, is work on yourself. No, like, once you discover that the purpose is you, and I always say that, once you discover that the purpose is becoming the better you won't need to win other people's approvals doing these big grand things. That the daily reps of discipline, the daily reps of making yourself proud every day, being on a good path, balancing your life, that's not just plenty, it's more than plenty. Yeah, man, and if any of you guys are, you know, in that super low, I get it. You only lose if you give up. Make it to this next year. Love you, boys. Mwah!